Welcome to your lesson on order of operations. Today you will be able to evaluate expressions using the order of operations. So last year you learned the order of operations. The acronym was PEMDAS, or Please Excuse My Dear Aunt Sally. We know that the P stands for parentheses, but along with the parentheses we're going to put any other grouping that you may have. So that could be parentheses, which are the curved, or brackets, which is what you are introduced to in 7th grade. E stands for the exponents, just like the lesson 2 lessons ago. Exponents are the numbers at the top of the base number. M or D, that means multiply or divide, not multiply then divide. Okay? Remember, when you are on this step, you go from left to right. Whichever one comes first whenever you read from left to right, that's the order that you go in. Then we have A or S, which stands for add or subtract. Again, add or subtract stands for left to right. Okay, fill this in your notes. You can pause it if you need to copy it down, and then play it when you're ready to go. Okay. Oh, I spelled that wrong. It's P-A-R-E-N-T-H-S-E-S-E-S. Now, our first example, we have 3 plus 15 divided by 5. Okay, so we have PEMDAS here. If you want to write the acronym across the top of each problem and then cross it out as you go, you can do that. I'll do that for the first couple, but after I won't do it anymore. So we don't have any parentheses. We don't have any exponents. We have multiplication or division, and we have a division symbol. So we're going to underline what we're working with. We have 15 divided by 5, which is 3. You're going to write it right under that and bring everything else down. So you have 3 plus 3. Now you are done with multiplying and dividing. You're going to add and subtract. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then you're going to box your answer. Yes, box, not circle. Notice that when each step you go, it gets narrower and narrower. So it's like an upside down triangle. Okay? That shows that you have done all of the steps and you get to the right answer at the bottom. Make sure that you underline what you are working with and you bring everything down each time. Okay? Next step, we have 25 plus 8 times 2 minus 3 squared. Whenever you see a dot, that means multiply. Dots, asterisks, parentheses, and the X all mean multiply. Okay? If you want to write that next to your notes, you can do that. Okay? We will not use the X in 7th grade anymore. Okay? That's just because when we get to equations, that's not, we use variables. So you'll either see the dot, the asterisk, or parentheses. Okay? So write that in your notes real quick. I'm going to erase it so we can move on. Now, we have PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. We don't have any parentheses, but we do have exponents. So we're going to underline 3 squared. Bring it down. 3 squared is 9. Then bring everything else down so we can solve. The parentheses are gone now. So parentheses are gone and exponents are gone. So we can move on to multiplication or division. We have a multiplication problem here. 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is 16. So we'll bring everything else down. Okay, now we have add or subtract, moving from left to right. So 25 plus 16 is first. 25 plus 16 is 41. Bring down the minus 9. 41 minus 9, you need to work it out on the side. You have to borrow from the 4. 11 minus 9 is 2, and bring down the 3. So the answer here is 32. Notice, again, it's the upside down triangle. Every single problem that you have for the order of operations should get narrower and narrower each line. Okay, I'll do another one together. We have 44 minus 14 divided by 2 times 4 plus 6. This is going to be a good one. So we have PEMDAS. Do we have any parentheses? No, so that's out. Do we have any exponents? No, so that's out. We have multiplication and division. Remember, we move from left to right. So as we're moving, we come across 14 divided by 2 first. So 14 divided by 2 is 7. So then we bring everything else down. 44 minus 7 times 4 plus 6. Now, we still have some multiplication or division. We have 7 times 4, which is 28. Bring everything down again. 44 minus 28 plus 6. Okay, so multiplication and division are done. Now we have add and subtract. Remember, for adding and subtracting, you go from left to right again. So we have subtraction first. 44 minus 28. Okay, so you can subtract that. Borrow 14 minus 8 is 6. 3 minus 2 is 1. So we have 16 plus 6, bringing that down. And last step is 16 plus 6, which is 22. That is your answer for this one. Okay. Another way to do order of operations is by inserting parentheses to make an expression equal exactly what you want. We want this expression to equal 55. So we can either put the parentheses around 3 plus 2 cubed, or we can put the parentheses around 2 cubed times 5. Let's do the 3 plus 2 cubed first. So we have 3 plus 2 cubed times 5. 2 cubed, we know that that means 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, plus 3 in our parentheses times 5. Then 8 plus 3 is 11 times 5 is 55. Okay, so for this one, we would want to keep the parentheses around 3 plus 2 cubed times 5. The other parentheses would not work because we wanted our answer to be 55. Now I want you guys to work on number 5 on your own. Okay, here's a hint first. A number next to parentheses again means to do what? It means to multiply. A number next to parentheses means to multiply. So you can pause this problem and work this problem out and then check your answer. Okay, when you work it out, we have parentheses here, so please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Inside the parentheses, we're going to follow the order of operations again. We have a division problem. So we have 12 divided by 4. We're going to bring that down, which is 3. Bring everything else down also, which includes the parentheses. Since we still have the parentheses, we still have to work out what's in there. We have 3 plus 2, which is 5. Bring the parentheses down with it because you know that a number next to the parentheses means to multiply. So our parentheses are gone and our exponents are gone. Now we have multiplication or division. We have multiplication here. 4 times 5 is 20. Bring down the plus 30. 20 plus 30 is 50. So the answer to this problem is 50. If you did not get that correct, you can pause it and rework and copy this down. Now, number 6, try this one on your own. You can pause and do this one on your own. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys something real quick before we solve this problem. 5 times 2 in parentheses squared is not the same as 5 times 2 squared with the parentheses. Here, this means that you're going to solve the 5 times 2 first, then square that, the answer here. This one says you're going to square 2 first, so 2 squared, which is 4, times 5. And you will get 2 different answers. Make sure that you pay attention to where the exponent is located in the problem. Okay, so for this next problem, we have parentheses and we have exponents, but we have parentheses first, so we're going to solve the parentheses. 5 times 2 is 10. So then we're going to bring everything down after that. Okay. Next step, our parentheses are gone because everything is worked out inside the parentheses. So now we have 10 to the second power. We know that that means 10 times 10. What is 10 times 10? We get 100. Bring everything down. Okay, so our exponents are gone. Now we have multiplication or division. We have division here. 100 divided by 5 is 20. Bring down the 42 minus 20. 42 minus 20 is 22 is the answer. Check your work. If you missed it, copy the correct way down. Now, at the beginning, we said that the P stands for parentheses or any other grouping. Okay, and we had parentheses and brackets. Okay, so what that means is you're going to solve the innermost grouping first. So you're going to solve the smallest group first, or the closest, the group in the middle first. Okay, so for this problem here, we have 26 minus 4 times 5. So inside these parentheses, we're going to work that first. Remember, we're still going to underline what we're working with and bring everything else down as you go. So in the parentheses, we have multiplication and subtraction. We're going to multiply first. 4 times 5 is 20. Bring everything down. Everything. Okay. Next, we still have parentheses, so we're going to work that out. 26 minus 20 is 6. Bring everything else down. Okay. On this one, the parentheses can go away because it's just around the 6. Now, we just have the brackets, so we still need to get rid of those. 6 plus 6 is 12. Bring down the squared. 12 squared is 144. That is our answer. Notice that we solved the parentheses inside first and kept moving outwards in order to get to our final answer. Here's another one like that. It has a lot, but try this one on your own, pause the video, and then start it up when you need to check it. Okay, to check, we have parentheses. So inside the parentheses, we have subtraction and multiplication. Multiplication comes first. So we have 32 minus 4 times 4 is 16. And that's in parentheses. And bring down the brackets and everything else. Okay. Then 32 minus 16, that's in the parentheses. So we have 16. Bring down the bracket, plus 2, close the bracket, plus 20 divided by 5. 16 plus 2 is 18. The brackets can fall away, plus 20 divided by 5. Now we have addition and division. Division is going to be first. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So we have 18 plus 4, which is what? 22. Good job. Okay. So our last one says insert parentheses to make this expression equal to 1. We want our answer to be 1. Okay? I'm going to put some parentheses in places and see if that will even work. So let's start here. 28 minus 21. 28 minus 21 is 7. Bring everything down. 7 divided by 7 times 4 plus 5. 7 divided by 7 is what? 1. 1 times 4 is what? 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. That is incorrect. We need the answer to be 1. Okay? Next try. Let's see here. 21 divided by 7. Okay, so let's solve it. We have 21 divided by 7, which is 3. Bring everything down. Times 4 plus 5. So we have multiplication first. 3 times 4 is 12. 28 minus 12. Is that close to being to 1? No, so that's out. Next one. How about you guys just try 4 plus 5? Pause it and try that. Okay, so now 4 plus 5, starting there, you get 9. Bring everything down. Now we're done with parentheses. We don't have any exponents, so now we can multiply or divide. We have division here. 21 divided by 7 is 3. And we're going to bring everything down. Okay, now we have multiplication. 3 times 9 is 27. Bring everything down. 28 minus 27 is equal to 1. So when you place the parentheses around the 4 plus 5, your answer will be 1. Okay? That is the end of our lesson. You can go back and check your notes. Make sure you do have the correct work and answers. Then you can go to step 2 on the order of operations tab on SchoolWeb. Again, make sure your notes are correct. If you have any questions, raise your hand and I will come help you.